Hello and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Inga. I'm 28 years old and I'm a German mom living in America. If you're new here, please don't forget to hit the subscribe button and the notification bell so you get notified every time there's a new video out. Otherwise, I'm just gonna skip to the introduction now. So this week's video is basically about me applying for the 10-year green card because I've been here for 2 years, and after getting the CR1 visa and entering the United States, I got a 2-year conditional green card, which now expires, and I want to get rid of the conditions, which is basically the marriage-based green card. Anyway, so what I started with was printing out the I-751 form and filling it out manually by hand, and basically now I'm just gonna put all the information that I wrote down into the PDF file and then print it out. Just made it a little bit easier for me, but I'm gonna take you along now. Willst du hier mit Mama herkommen? Komm. Oh, whoopsa. Okay, du guckst Elmo, Mama arbeitet, okay? Oh oh. Elmo? So, soll ich das? Okay. Alrighty. Du bist der Chef. Ja.
My back's killing me. It's only 7:30. She's so pissed. You riding the horse? Are you filming?
Yes.
No.
Yes.
Why?
Because I told you I'm doing the visa, the green card.
Here, take her. My back is killing me.
It's bedtime. Don't rattle her up anyway.
Oh, well, she wanted a piggyback ride.
Genug, bedtime. Whoa. So that is Sophia. Sophia sagt hi YouTube. Sophia sagt hi YouTube. Sag hi YouTube. Sag hi. Sag hi YouTube. Hi YouTube. Sag hi YouTube. Das machen die Hunde. Alrighty, bye bye. Alright, back to the video. what I basically did a couple days ago, I printed out the file with nothing in it, and I just filled it out when I had time. And then now I was able to really quickly just transfer all the information into the PDF file. Now I'm going to print it out and attach all the extra copies and then send it off. But I will take you along, of course. Bye! Hello! So it has been a couple days since I took this video, or took the beginning of the video. Basically what I did in the beginning really quick was I printed out the I-751 form, which is the form that you need to get the 10-year green card after you've had the 2-year green card. Basically getting rid of the restriction that it's only marriage based for 2 years, or basically a trial out period, which you have basically passed now. Congratulations. And now it's basically going forward with no restrictions, pretty much. Everything I say though, I'm not a lawyer. I don't know everything specifically. The only thing I can tell is about my experience, about how I did it, how I understood the forms. And the first thing I did was actually printing out the form, filling it out by hand, and then later on filling everything out on the PDF on the computer, and then print it out and sign it. And it had to be signed by me and my husband. I think you can do it obviously also if you're not married anymore, but there's different things that you have to get. I'm still married, so I still had my husband to sign for it too. And then I printed it out, let my husband sign, I signed, and then I went on to the next step, which was basically getting a cover letter. Basically includes this. I'm covering my A number so you guys don't see it, but basically it says original submission, which form it is, because sometimes they want you later on, they need additional information, so you will have to write a cover letter that says like additional information for I-751 or whatever, you know. So original submission, my name and my A number, and then I have the attachments on them that I have in, or attachments are all the paperwork that I have in this form. So the next thing I have is this. It's the filled out e-notification that you get, you know, as soon as they receive it or any updates come in. So I don't even know if they do it with the green card with this specific one, but better safe than sorry, right? What I put in next is the submission, the filled out submission. Whenever you fill out the I-751, please make sure you fill out all the information that is necessary and asked for. Don't leave anything out. Any locations that you lived at during the 2 years, if you've moved, everything has to be in it so they know and they can follow the timeline process. The next thing I put in is the copy of my green card, which they do also need, I'm guessing. I put everything in that I could think of just to make sure they have every information and they don't need extra information and I don't have to send it in later on. Alrighty, so the next thing I put in was the marriage certificate, or a copy. Obviously everything that I put in is a copy. You only put in the form originals if they ask for it, and I've not put any originals in here, just so you guys know. So copy of our marriage certificate, copy of Sophia's birth certificate, which is our daughter that we've had together after we have gotten married and actually after we moved here from Germany. Then I also put in the application for the military ID back from Germany that we had just for them to know, like, yes, I was basically part of the military too while my husband was still in. Then proof of our joint bank account. I put in basically the same paper that I put in when I filed for the CR1 visa. What I put also in the health insurance marketplace statement. Basically what I put in is a lot of papers that show we share our finances, we share our insurances, we share financials, everything. But a lot of our statements that we have both of our names on, I put in. So basically I also put in our IRS inquiries, showing that's both of our names with our address. I put in there mortgage loan information that we had, so they see we are sharing a mortgage together, our property taxes, life insurance, flood insurance, property insurance. And then the last thing I put in was a couple of pictures that we took together, basically starting from our wedding until now, because everything before that basically I showed already when applying for the CR1 visa. So I showed them we had a bona fide marriage, a bona fide relationship before, and now you have to basically show it again, but I showed it with a lot of statements and a couple pictures. So basically that is what I put in for the most part. The only thing that I also have to put in before sending off, which I'm not gonna show right now, it's gonna be 2 checks that I put in. You know, like some people will say 2 checks, it's only supposed to be 1. Well, I want to be rather safe than sorry, because right now at this moment in time the fee for filing the I-75 costs $680. So one last thing I put in, or I'm going to put into the file, is the check that I have to make out to the USCIS so they get paid. But I want to show you real quick how I found out what the amount is that I have to pay, and how I'm gonna split it up in the checks. So I'm just gonna show you on my computer real quick. Basically what I'm doing, I went on the USCIS.government website. I went to fee calculator, and that's where you can find this. Basically, what is the fee calculator? How does it work? You can read through this, but what you want to do here is select the form that you are sending in. For my case, it's the I-751. Then I press submit. Then you have to let them know the number of children that you will have on the form. For me it's 0 because my daughter was born here and is an American citizen. So here is what you find in the fees. The total fee is $680, and the fee for the filing fee is $595, which actually rose a little bit since a while back, but yes. Anyway, so you have the $595 for filing the fee, and then for the filing fee, sorry. And then you have the biometrics that you have to pay too, which is $85. Anyway, so now I showed you how much I will have to pay. I will put this in 2 separate checks, one with the $85 and one with the remaining amount for the filing fee for the I-751. And then I'm gonna send it off next week. Going from there, waiting on the response, and as soon as I have that, I will let you guys know and an update on this. So with this being said, I'm done for today with my video. I hope you enjoyed it and I hope you had fun with it. Please don't forget to subscribe on the bottom, hit the notification bell so you get notified every time I have a new video out. Otherwise, I will see you next week, and yeah, I hope you guys have a great week. Bye!